tutorial on YouTube, which is part 1 on how to draw an eye, first on the sketchbook and then on Procreate. The materials I will be using is a graphite 2H pencil. Technically, you can use any graphite pencil that is 3B and below, and you can do anything in H. I will also be using a blending stump. It can be any size, and an eraser. It can be any eraser. So first, we're going to start off with a diagonal oval facing this way. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a really light sketch. Make sure not to press hard because we will be erasing this later. Next, you're gonna outline a little darker the top of the oval. Then create a line on the side of the oval to create a point right where the two lines intersect. Then we're going to draw a line going straight down, just a little bit curved, so that this line at the top can be where the eyeliner is. So next, that line, you're going to thicken it up. You're just going to make it darker, and you're going to make it wider so that it looks more like eyeliner. Once you have darkened it to how you like it, you're going to create a line, a curved line out of the eye to create the wing of the eyeliner. Make sure to make it as thick as you made the eyeliner so that it matches, and make sure that it's curving up. Then you're going to make the right side of the eye thicker so that it also matches with the eyeliner and it looks a little more natural instead of fake. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a light circle or oval in the middle of the eye. Again, doesn't need to be perfect, just a light sketch in the middle of the eye. And we're going to make it darker at the top and lighter at the bottom, because that's where the shade is and this is where the light is. When you do this, you give the eye much more depth. You can fix the eyeliner however you'd want to match with the rest of the drawing. Like, if you think that it's uneven with the iris, then you can make it thicker however you'd like to. Next, we're going to draw a line on the bottom of the eye. Make sure to not connect it with the edges, just a simple line, and make sure to make it darker in the center because that also gives it depth. Now we're going to make the eyelids. Start off with just a curved line right where the wing starts. Make sure not to do just a straight line because that makes the drawing stiff and you don't want that. Next, we're going to make a light line over the eye and make sure it connects to that line you just did, like this. Once you've done that, make it darker where these two lines intersect. because that's where some of the shade is. But once the line gets more to the left, you're going to want to make it lighter. The next thing we're going to do is draw eyelashes. This is super important when you're drawing eyelashes, is to not make it like that. Do not just make it a straight line or like this where you draw the whole thing. That is not what you do. No, 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 that's not what you're going to want. How you're going to want to draw eyelashes is just a wisp. Just hold it down and let go. You don't even have to draw the whole thing. That's what gives it the effect. Every other eyelash, just make another one that connects at the tip, because some eyelashes do that. Just every other one you can do this and it looks more realistic and natural, because eyelashes vary. Not all eyelashes look the same. You're going to want to draw one right under the wing. And another tip for eyelashes is when you are drawing eyelashes on the eye, instead of doing this, do this. Try and show it a little bit on the inside of the eye because it makes the eyelashes look longer. So just wisp on some eyelashes. And remember, they don't all need to be the same length. Make some longer than others. And once you're getting more near to the left of the eye, switch directions. Not all eyelashes go to the same direction. They sway. And don't draw an eyelash right in the middle that's straight. Just leave a gap in there if you have to. Just switch directions and make sure all eyelashes are curved. And like I said before, make every other eyelash connect with another, and make some eyelashes longer than others. Now onto the bottom lashes. Make sure to do the same process that you did for the upper lashes on the bottom lashes, but instead, they're facing down. Now, draw a curved line in the middle of the eye, kind of like the mouth of a smiley face. Once you've done that, now we're going to add the eye shine. The eye shine can vary anything, any shape. It can be a moon, a heart, a star. In this case, I'm going to do a star. So you can draw any shape in there. It can be a triangle, it can be a square, or it can just be a circle if you want to. Then I'm just going to draw a little small circle in there so that the eye shines can vary. Now we're going to shade in the iris. Just lightly shade in. Don't make it darker in any other areas because we're going to do that later. Make it darker at the top now. And to make it darker at the top, you have to add a little more pressure. Just add pressure and slowly take it away as you get to the bottom. Because this is dark pressure, this is light pressure. So start with really hard pressure and then just slowly, very, very slowly, remove pressure from the paper. So that's what you're going to want to do with the eye and make it darker until the top of the eye matches the same color as the eyeliner. For the eyebrow, make a diagonal line and two other diagonal lines that are facing up. They're going in the direction upwards. And then they both go down and intersect. Then shade in the same way we shaded in the iris and make it darker once you go to the right of the eyebrow. This also gives depth to the eyebrow. Now we're going to add some lines on the bottom of the eye to make it more realistic. Now this part is optional. If you want to leave your eye looking cartoony like this, you can, but if you want to shade, then here's how. Take your blending stump and make sure that the tip is black. If it's new and the tip isn't black, then just scribble on your paper and then blend it with the blending stump. Do this until the tip of your blending stump turns black. This way it can draw on its own and make lighter shadows. Once that happens, just lightly sketch with the blending stump right under where the eyeliner is. Once you've done that, lightly do this just a little bit where the bottom lashes are, and then do it on the eyelid where two lines intersect. Do it to the left of the eyelid too. You can also shade and blend in those lines that we did on the eyebrow and in the middle of the eye to make it more smooth. And then, last but not least, you can do this where we drew those lines under the eye. And that is it. That is how you draw an eye. I hope you liked this video and found it useful. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure to comment down below what you'd like to see next and what you'd like to learn. Thank you for watching. Bye!